Hello, I'm Felicia, and welcome to Shift. I'm 51. I help women 40 plus feel strong, confident, and at home in their bodies. I teach almost 1,000 people a month, both Pilates and dance, here in Paradise, Bali. Now, I combine both Pilates and dance because strength and joy, come on, they belong together. And they just change how you move and how you live your life in general. So if you are ready for a better relationship with your body, you are in the right place. So let's talk honestly about our topic today, which is the next step is the whole point. And I really want to drive this home a little bit because nobody is going to take the next step for you. It's all on you, right? So I don't want to say this in a harsh way. I want to say this in an empowering way because the moment you take that next step, something shifts. Ha ha ha, shift. And it shifts inside you. You stop waiting, you start living, you start feeling alive. And the beautiful thing is when you just keep on taking the next step, whatever you do in life, if you just keep on taking little steps towards whatever you're going for, you actually start to fall in love with the process as well. Because just seeing those little wins helps you strive for the next step and the next step. I see this every single week when I teach, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love it, especially in dance grooves. And people will walk into class with their shoulders rounded and their stresses of their life. You can tell that they're in their heads and they're just carrying their stories, their worries, their just life all over them. And just wait until I say the word choreography when I'm starting class and their faces go completely blank. Like, oh no, I have to actually remember something. And it's really not about all of that because if you do something over and over and over again, it becomes a memory in the body, mind, soul. And that's what it's all about. So they're getting nervous, they're worrying, oh my gosh, am I going to mess up? But to be honest, we all do. Like, I'm going to mess up probably right in this video. And it's not a big deal. We all mess up. It's what you do once you mess up. Do you keep on going? And that's where the magic is. Keep on going and you repeat it over and over until you get it. You try, you forget, you laugh, you move anyway. It really doesn't matter. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable. And once you really stop and realize, oh my gosh, something's happening here. And it's, something slow that you start to realize that all of a sudden those shoulders that were up here now drop down here. The shoulders that were rounded now are lifted. The faces that were hardened are now softened. Okay, the bodies start moving freely and they stop being in their heads. So whatever they were doing up here is now dropped down into their body and they're feeling the movement, feeling the music, enjoying themselves, having some laughter. And that's my favorite part, actually. And I even had somebody come in the other day and said, you know what? Which way are my hips supposed to go, left or right? And you know what I said to them? I said, are you having fun? They said, yes. Then you're doing it right. That's what I said. And this isn't Broadway. This isn't perfection. This is about feeling alive, enjoying yourself. And now, this is the best part, I do have to say. Literally, by the end of the class, everything is different. The transformation from the beginning to the end, it's That's my favorite part. They're smiling, they're laughing, they're lighter, they're walking with a bounce to their step. And as a teacher, you can't ask for anything more. Even money couldn't give that better feeling. Although I do have paid programs, so we're going to just leave that there because I do have to live and pay my bills. But I get to watch people come back to themselves. And that's what this phase of life is all about. It's not about doing things perfectly. It's not like you have to have everything figured out, but you have to be willing to take that next step to then feel that shift that we were just talking about. These episodes that I'm doing right now, Shift, they're not perfect, but each week they are getting better. Each episode gets better and better. And because I started, now you're seeing progress. And if I waited for perfect, this episode would never exist. And just like dance grooves, right? You have to get started, and each time you do just a little bit more, whatever it may be, and you feel that shift from maybe the stressed out person being in their head to that smiling face walking with confidence. And it does take consistency and doing something over and over in order to be comfortable with doing it. Like today, I could definitely feel like I'm more comfortable sitting here talking to you on camera. I feel a little bit more animated. I have a smile on my face, and I'm really enjoying doing this. The first couple of times, maybe not so much because I had nerves. But, I still have nerves today, but it just feels a little bit easier for sure. And I hope you're watching me evolve within these episodes. Sometimes I do things, at the front end, sometimes I do things at the back end, but I want you to be watching my evolution because that's what I see in my students. And I see that, just in 1 hour, if I see them in one class, if they are taking multiple classes from me over weeks, over years, and the progression is just breathtaking. And that's how real change happens. And I would love to see you shift and transform. I just want you to know I am here to help. And all it takes is getting started with one step at a time. Here in this video, you can watch, and it just shows you every day, you could just take that step. And I want to show you a video right now of one of my classes that I just did. And in the beginning of that class, everybody came in with their stresses. By the end, and I'm going to show you the end, everybody not only got the choreography that, these are all beginners, just to remind you, all beginners started in the beginning, worried about the choreography in their head about their days and their lives. And then at the end, they were dancing. You can see it in their bodies. They're happy-go-lucky and enjoying themselves. So also I want to mention that I am learning something new for this episode today. I learned how to bring in the video. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I do it correctly. Okay? So why don't we bring the video on, and hopefully you are nice to me if it goes awry.
This year, I'm not looking back to who I was, because I'm gonna be someone I've never been. This year, I'm not focused on the cracks in the walls, not keeping track of all the times I've fallen.
Woo! All
This
right. Well, had a little mess up there, but look at that amazing dancing. Wasn't that amazing? And I love that song. It's called This Year from J.J. Heller, and it's a beautiful song. You're letting go of all of the stuff that it's just in your past, and you're pulling in everything new and enjoyable for the new year. So this is January. I thought that it would be a great time to do a song like that. And you could just see as these women were dancing who were in fear in the beginning of class, were not in fear by the end of the class. Okay. And I even had a brand new gadget in that class that followed me as I was dancing. It's like a camera that follows you, which was kind of cool as well. See, little steps doing one thing at a time towards your goal. Okay. And if this resonated with you, this is for women 40 plus who are ready to feel strong, confident, and at home in their bodies. I use Pilates and dance together because strength plus joy is where real transformation happens. This isn't about movement, it's about the life you get to live when your body feels supported, capable, and alive. All my offers are linked below. Start where it feels right for you. And if you want more conversations like this one, please subscribe. Feel free to like and comment as well. I'm here. See you in the next episode of Shift. Have a great day.